Hello, my name is Tim Eck, and the name of this video is Am I Tesla Reincarnated? I feel like I am Tesla reincarnated, and I have many reasons why I feel that way. Um, First of all, today is July 10th, 2013, and that's the reason why I wanted to post this video and talk about this, because this is the day Tesla was born. It was on July 10th. Um, But even more interesting is the day that he died. It was January 7th. And those of you that know me know that that is my birthday. January 7th, 1981 is the day I was born. So the day he died is the same day that I was born. Could just be a coincidence. Oh, let's see. Growing up, Tesla and I were both raised in very religious homes. I remember having cats as a kid. I still do have animals. A cat. I have a Bengal cat. And I'm still fascinated how you can just pet a cat and it creates electricity across his back. Tesla was too as a kid, and that's what started him thinking. Got me thinking about a lot of things too. Um, I didn't even know who Tesla was, actually, up until 3 years ago. When I awoke, I remember just thinking, I've been an inventor. I've invented all kinds of things. I've even been on a show called American Inventor, in which I brought my carbon reducing exhaust apparatus. Um, but they turned that down because they just wanted silly stuff like a squirrel gym instead. Um, but anyways, um, I didn't even know who Tesla was until around that time when I was inventing 3 years ago. I just thought, why is there a Tesla coil in the museum? There has to be a reason for it. It's not just to make electricity and be, in the background of mad scientist movies. That's how they've epitomized Tesla as a mad scientist. So I went ahead and bought myself a kit and made myself my own Tesla coil. See it over there? I use it all the time. I use it to charge water now. Um, my lightning water that I sell at my website, ectech.com. Um, Ek is my last name, Tim Eck, and it's a Sanskrit for spirit, or the totality of all awareness. So it's a spirit technology for your spirit. Uh, this shirt, Tesla Tech, this is just funny. I thought it was hilarious because, it'd be cool to go to school all about, learn all about Tesla and all the stuff that he did. But that's the name of my website, is Ectech, Spirit Tech, and I'm pushing out now. Trying to raise awareness of all these great technologies that are out there. And the best technology is our body. And by feeding it, these minerals and stuff like that, we can supercharge our body and have Kundalini experiences and raise our frequency, just like Tesla did. That's another thing that me and Tesla have in common. Tesla had a spontaneous Kundalini experience and then learned the ways of um, building his frequency again and getting his Merkapaville going again, and until he got it permanently raised again. That's exactly what happened to me. 3 years ago, I had a spontaneous Kundalini experience. I was filled with the Holy Ghost. I raised my frequency, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I've been building back towards since with these minerals, the Ormus minerals and stuff that I'm making now and selling. Because I know what they work. It's beautiful. Just trying to give my stuff away a lot like how Tesla did. I'm a horrible businessman. I'm not good at screwing people over, telling them, bullshitting them, whatever it is. I'm going to tell them exactly what it is. And this stuff is good, and there's no side effects to colloidal gold, to monatomic gold. Um, and Tesla was the same way. He was big, huge humanitarian and gave his inventions away. And I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm telling people how to make this stuff. I'm telling people, about grounding and stuff like that, how important that is to be grounded, and here's an easy way to make it. I'm trying to empower the people, because I know what they did to Tesla. I felt like let me back up. I'm sure if you know anything about Tesla, you know that he invented, and then they called him crazy after a while, after he gave him the AC and all these inventions, because he wanted to start talking about UFOs and talking with aliens and stuff, and people weren't ready for that yet. I can totally relate. I felt like that my whole life. I felt, this kind of resentment towards humanity. This, reluctance to show myself, my true self, to talk about these ideas and meditating and teleporting and stuff like that with people, because it's just not accepted in this society right now. And I could understand if definitely, if I'm Tesla reincarnated, that I'd have a little reluctancy this time around of putting myself out there again when I did so much for humanity before, and look at the things you got. Tesla's not even in the history books. You hear about Edison, you hear nothing about Tesla and all he did. But it's starting to come out. It's all about timing. I've realized this now. I mean, my name is Tim E. Time in this lifetime. Um, it's all about timing. Now's the time for awakening, and so that's what I've been doing in this lifetime, especially these last couple of years since I've full blown had my Kundalini awakening, is getting and helping people around me do the same thing. Because I know that there is so much more to life. That's another thing. Reincarnated. I was raised a Catholic. I was supposed to not even believe in reincarnation. But since I've awoken, I know there's more life out there than just living in these meat bags. I've seen the other side, so to speak. I've went unconscious before, and uh, my spirit has returned, many times. We do it every time when we sleep, even. Um, so why would it be any different? There's other cultures that completely believe in reincarnation. The Dalai Lama is picked by picking his toys and stuff like that. Um, there's even like Edgar Casey. He's predicted that he would be alive and reincarnated in this time, um, in this very important time to help usher through Mother Earth's awakening and humanity's. And David Wilcock is who he says he is, Edgar Casey reincarnated and alive right now. It makes sense. All the good and best souls are here. God's stacking the deck, so to speak, to help humanity get through this and Earth. So it makes sense. Um, so I've had a lot of. I mean, I'm good humanitarian, horrible businessman, a lot of just sinks throughout my life. Now that I've learned about Tesla and know his life, and more I learn about him, I'm like, I'm doing the exact same thing. Only a little different. We're in a different time zone, different time. I'm not going to do the exact same thing. Tesla already invented the AC, motor and stuff. Why would I reinvent the wheel, so to speak? No reason to do that. But so that's what I'm doing now is, working my ECTech website, trying to get out what I feel and has been called to me to help humanity, is help them with these minerals and stuff, so that way, the best technology is our body that we have, so we need to build that up and get that going again, so that we can experience all this love that is around us, truly. So, yeah, so I've wondered, these last couple years, especially since I woke up and since I've been feeling all this stuff and knowing Tesla, it's like, wow, am I him, reincarnated? Especially this last year, and I've gotten so many sinks from the world saying yes, from my world, people around me and stuff like that saying things that, they didn't know they were saying, but they were saying yes to it. So, anyways, recently I talked to a new friend of mine, Greg. Um, he's a psychic who offered to answer me some questions of mine for me to give him some of my ormus and a little trade. So I love trades. I hate money, of course, just like Tesla. Uh, I'd much rather just trade, you know, or do something for somebody and it'll come around. Um, so we traded, gave him some warmest, and of course, one of my questions I wanted to ask was I a man named Nikola Tesla in a past lifetime? So his response was, yes, in all caps, and no, in all caps, my friend. Honestly, that is the answer I have gotten. Perhaps due to the multi-layered timelines. And you and I both could have been Tesla. Although, I don't feel a resonance like I strongly felt with you. So, yes and no. Maybe it's not to know right now. But he says he felt a strong resonance with me. I'm really into frequencies and resonance and resonating. And so was Tesla. And so I could be. I could not. I could just be another soul that happens to be a whole lot like Tesla, though. You know, and I feel like I've embodied the spirit of Tesla, so to speak. If not, and I'm going to, you know, do what I do and do what he did, so to speak. I'm gonna help raise awareness and help humanity how I can. I keep doing what I'm doing, working to get more inventions that can help out myself and my friends and my family and everybody. Stuff that can empower people, you know. It's one of my big projects I'm trying to work on is Tesla's etheric antenna. I've got a modification of that I'm doing, where I've got an orgone plated aluminum plate that I'm using for to collect energy from the ether. So that's one thing that I'm working on, trying to get a simple kind of setup that people can just do at their home, kind of work in with these solar panels that they have now, but instead make etheric panels, you know, that can easily just tie in and feed in your own energy from your house, and they're not expensive like these solar panels. Something cheap you can make it at your home yourself and get free energy, because it's definitely doable. We should all have this by now, and if the government's not going to give it to us, we gotta do it ourselves and show each other how to do it. And that's what I've been doing. That's since I woke up. What I've been doing is just showing my path to people and trying to be a lighthouse to hopefully get other lighthouses to do the same. So it's up to you. You tell me. I'd like to know your comments below. If you don't know me, go check out my website, see what I'm doing, see what I'm talking about. See if you think that I'm Tesla reincarnated, because I sure do. I feel like I am, and I've had lots of syncs tell me that I am, and things I'm doing now tell me that I am too. If I'm not, oh well, I still know who I am. I'm a great human being, helping people. No ego. I'm not trying to be egotistical there. I'm just trying to say who I am. I feel like I resonate a lot with Mr. Tesla in so many ways. So please let me know what you think. I'm sure I'll have more videos about my awakening, about many other processes and many other things that are going on. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Good day. Namaste.